Hi, I'm hellorodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Well, that last video was an interesting one that I made. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I think that was an odd video. There at the end, you know. That's alright. It's alright. Apricots. I like apricots. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I worked hard today. I didn't actually work that hard. I think it's basically I'm getting old. And then I haven't practiced working. I mean, if you practice working and you work a lot, you can do it, you know, but man, I'm out there, it's just a physical activity. You know, doing what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, bunch of years. Doesn't really lend itself to building houses. Banging nails and building houses. But this is Friday, so Tommy's going to be off, and we're going to come back on Monday morning and start in on this thing. And the header and everything's ready for the ceiling joist, the roof joists. So once they're cut, we'll put in the roof joists, and I think we might even, we'll have to put in the roof joist and we'll deck it, and then once it's decked, we'll probably go ahead. I'm not sure what Tommy's going to want to do at that point, but we'll get that thing enclosed. And so, oh man, look at my face compared to my arms. So I've been outside working. Red face, nothing but red face. Red face, nothing but red face. Oh, my eye's red. Huh. Well, off, on, off, on, off. I'm thinking about buying a camera, a digital camera that's got that also takes HD videos. It's a Panasonic, I think. We'll see how that works out. Nothing but blue skies. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got a little video, a little mention for what's that son of a gun's name, Cyber Rounder 1, saying that anytime he feels like he's too weird or something like that, there's a response. He put a response in one of my other videos. Something like anytime he starts thinking that if he's too weird for YouTube, he takes a look at a hellorodney video. Ah, that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. I might have to see. I can't even talk. That's what that other video was about. I started stumbling over my words, and a lot of times, I just, hey, whatever happens in a video I do. You get what you see. I turn on the camera, I start talking, that's the end of the story. But I might have to send a hit team after this guy Cyberdyne Rounder 1. Huh. I like his videos though. Let's see, what else? Nothing but blue skies. I bet you can't do that. Try it. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. There's nothing easy about the tricks that I perform here. Now watch this. See that? That's what's called sleight of hand. Watch this. See that? Try that. It takes years of practice to do that. Watch this. Now this time, you can see the back of the pin is over here. Now I'm going to do it so quickly that you're not even going to hardly see it. I'll do it in slow motion so that you'll know what to look for. It's a 360-degree turn. All the way back to there. Now that's a trick, okay? Watch. See? It takes years of practice to do that. Let me show you one more time. See that? You just see a little jiggle because I haven't got it down perfect. But that's just a full speed. That's a slow motion of it right there. That's the first one. Here's the second slow motion. So you can see how that goes all the way back over there. Now I've been timed on this. There's a camera at the National Laboratories, 1 million frames per second, and that's what that video was. Let me show you in full motion again. Ready? See that? I was a little bit too jumpy on that one. But that's what happens. Nothing but blue skies, skies in the clouds, the peas on the bud. What am I doing? I mean, this is a total freaking psychological breakdown here. Well, let's don't get too dramatic, Rodney. Let's see here. What are we going to do? Well, it's Friday, you know. I mean, you know, and for those people, Friday is an interesting time, you know, because, you know, people get off on Friday. And it's great, you know, for people that work, have that schedule. Get off on Friday, and then it's that, you know, that coming up to that wonderful point in the day where you're off and you get the weekend off. But about Sunday afternoon, it starts setting in. You're going to have a full week ahead of you. I had this job in LA, and I worked at a place. It was building sets for things like commercials, a lot of television commercials. Television commercials that you've seen on television. You know, like Pepsi and all that kind of stuff. All that kind of freaking crap. You know, stuff that you take. You know, it takes weeks, and not usually weeks. It takes a long time, week, 10 days or something maybe, to make some of these sets for these commercials. And they go in, shoot it, throw it away. I mean, piles and piles and piles of wood, and all kinds of stuff, paint and everything. We used to throw away buckets of freaking paint. Had 55-gallon drums of paint that he got hauled off. I wish I was there. I wish I could get some of that paint now. I wish I could get some of that paint now. But that was a long time ago. I'm glad those days are gone. It was my schedule on that. It was a 10-hour day with 45 minutes for lunch. So you're basically on the job for 10 hours and 45 minutes. And I would always get there early, so about 11 hours a day on the job, basically on the site pretty much. And then there's a commute before, the commute going and the commute coming home. And so by the time you get home, And I would get something to eat on the way home. I would stop at some of these little uh, roach coach things where they made these great tacos with these small tortillas about like that, 2 tortillas with carne adobada. No, not carne adobada. What is it? I can't remember the name of it in Spanish. Basically, it's just you know, chopped meat. It's not hamburger. It's carne something. I don't know, but. And you know, put a lot of sauce on there and a bunch of onions, and they were great. And you can get them for like 50 cents each. So then eat that, go home, take a shower, sit down, and by that time it's about 7. By that time it's probably about close to 7 o'clock. And then what are you gonna do from 7 o'clock until whenever? I mean, it's so tiring from the day's work that it's just, you know, you can't do anything else, and you go to sleep, get up the next morning, you do it again, waiting for the weekend. And the guy that gave me that job is a good friend of mine. I worked there with him for quite a little while. I don't think it was probably over 2 years. But one day I just had to go in and say, dude, I'm out. You know, I gotta go. And he understood, you know. It was brutal. It was a brutal schedule. And, you know, I didn't have a lot of the responsibilities a lot of those guys had, so I didn't have to put up with it. So I bailed out of there. And that was about the time I came back to New Mexico. I'm thinking about whether or not I'm going to post this video. I'm very tired. But I'm going to post this video. I'm hellorodney. Thanks for watching. I appreciate those people that watch my videos. I know you know, I know my videos are not entertaining. I'm sure there's got to be people out there that look at it almost not. I mean, I don't look at my videos as a automobile accident in slow motion at all. You know, because I'm just making videos that I want to make. So I'm not. It's not that dramatic. I think they're rather boring. I was watching. Well, Ken RG do a video on Twitter, and he was talking about, read this article about this guy saying that Twitter, you know, basically sucks because it's just stupid. I'm getting out of bed, I'm having breakfast. You know, these kind of, if people are doing those kind of tweets, I can understand people just like deleting them right away. But I think I lost my train of thought, but I think I was talking about how my videos are just you know, you have a little bit of a insight into who I am as a person. I don't really give away a lot of personal information. I give away very rarely do I talk about anything personal, because, you know, I'm not here for that. You know, I let you into my life to show you what I want to show you, and that's about it. I don't really have, even though I've been here for quite a while and I know quite a few people, you know, I don't really have any real intimate friendships here on YouTube. I know a lot of people though, and I think that there's quite a few people that like me, and I realize, and I certainly like them. But I'm a little guarded on a lot of things. But I'm going to be opening up a little bit more, not in my personal life though, in a different way, to show you what kind of work I do. And I've been planning on doing this for quite a while, and I'm sure there's people that say, yeah, you've been talking about this forever, dude, and nothing ever happens. Well, this house has been an incredible journey a freaking nightmare experience. Well, that's over dramatization as well, because it hasn't been a nightmare experience. It hasn't been much of an experience for me, except I've got to figure out how to pay for it. That's an experience. So that's been my experience. But now that I'm living here, so Tommy comes over, and it's, one person building something. It really helps to have two people, because you got a tape sticking way out there. It'd be nice if somebody else would be on the other end of the tape, and it'd be nice to have somebody to hold up string and do all these kind of things. So I'm doing more physical labor now. And today, before I did that video, which I thought was kind of an odd thing, with the cooking video, I had finished the day's work and gone in and did a nice hot soak. Oh, my back hurts right now. God. So I gone in and had a little soak, and then after I finished that, I felt pretty good, and then I went for a walk. And when I came back from my walk, I walked in the house, and it was almost like I was ready to go to bed. It was that bad. And I think it has a lot to do with my age. I mean, I'm 58 years old. I'll be 59 here pretty quick. And don't forget to send me something for my birthday, you bunch of ungrateful that I pour my heart out in these videos, and you never send me a Christmas present, never send me a birthday present, never send me nothing. Zero. Shame on you. Yeah. Life is good, but I am tired, and I think it has to do with my age. I'm a lot healthier than most men. I think my age, be 59 years old, and I'm feeling it, and I feel stronger when I don't work so hard. Maybe it's a mental thing, I don't know, but I'm out there working, and Tommy's 62. He's going to be 63 years old, and he works really hard, and he's really, really good at what he does, and it's great to have him here and shoot the ball, and we go and do stuff and try and embarrass each other in public and all kinds of stuff like that. And so that's a fun thing that we do. And this house is really coming along well. And once this addition's finished, and we got to put on the freaking exterior. For those of you that have asked about that, the exterior is going to be steel. It's going to be metal exterior. And I know there's going to be some people out there say, "Well, it's going to hassle me about that," because originally it was going to be stucco. But stucco is an expensive proposition to put up, and it takes maintenance. If it's not put up right, water gets behind it, and it freezes and cracks and does that kind of stuff. And it's hot here. It can get really hot. It can get really cold. The temperature changes, and the contraction and the freaking expansion and everything else. It's just real damaging on it. And so I want this house to be as maintenance free as possible. That's why it's got a metal roof, and that's why it's going to have a metal exterior. And as long as it doesn't leak, it'll keep me warm and dry. And because I don't want, let me tell you something, I don't want to spend my golden years freaking dealing with cracked stucco. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Anyway, I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. And for those of you who haven't gotten the message yet, haven't understood how you do it, you just put it on slowly like that. See, like on, and then hold it here, and then just pull it off. There you go. Keep trying, you'll get it. I'm Hello Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.